What's up, Brazen Athletics? Happy Saturday. So we got a nice long endurance workout for you guys today. It is 20 rounds alternating every minute 15. We'll keep you honest if you join me at 9:30 on Saturday. Otherwise, if you're doing this on your own, try and set up a clock so it just goes 20 rounds every minute 15. You'll get plenty of rest in between these rounds, so that means you can hit it hard when you come to these movements in these rounds. So 20 rounds alternating every minute 15. The first one is 35 seconds of max devil's press. Then the next one is 10 tuck crunches and 7 V-ups. Next one is 35 seconds of max devil's clean and jerks. And then the final round is 10 windshield wipers and 7 knees to chest. These knees to chest are going to be on the ground. But if you happen to have a pull-up bar in your door frame, you can use that as well. So as you can see, we're alternating devil's movements with some core movements. Each one of these rounds should take you, obviously the 35 seconds of the devil's press will take 35 seconds. And then these other ones should take somewhere between, say, 35 and 50 seconds. I'd like you to cap yourself on these at a minute. I don't think it should necessarily take you a minute. But if you're taking a little bit of time to transition each one of these, maybe you'll get close to that minute mark. That cap will just give you a chance to get back to these devil's press and then get set up. So devil's press, these are somewhat new movements in the realm of CrossFit, but they're really a full body movement. So the devil's press is a burpee onto dumbbells into a double dumbbell snatch up overhead. The devil's clean and jerk is a burpee onto dumbbells with a clean and jerk up overhead. The devil's clean and jerk, we've definitely done these once or twice before, but for some of you who haven't maybe been in class or somebody who's new to watching our programming, they may be a little bit new for you. So these devil's press, I'm going to set up 2 dumbbells on the ground for these devil's press. I'll also give you an option if you happen to have something else, if you don't have any dumbbells with you. But I'm going to show this first. So the devil's press, 2 dumbbells on the ground. Make sure they're spread enough apart so that your chest can actually hit the ground in between these 2. And then we're going to do a burpee up and then double dumbbell snatch up overhead. So I'm going to start with my burpee down to this. My chest goes in between. Kick my legs up. Bring these up to a double dumbbell snatch up overhead. Setting them down nice and gently. Back down. Up. Double press up overhead. Try and use the leverage of the fact that these are off the ground to bring your feet up as high as possible, close to your hands, so that you can then go right into a swing. It's a swing, but a snatch movement. It's obviously a snatch, but you want to use your hips to swing that up and then lock out your arms overhead. The devil's clean and jerk. Same idea, except we're cleaning and jerking it up overhead. So having enough space in between for my chest, going down to the burpee, up, cleaning this up to my shoulders, jerking it up overhead. With that clean and jerk, we're coming from in between our legs to our shoulders, then we're jerking underneath the bar or underneath the dumbbells. When you're cleaning and jerking, we're not necessarily dip, driving, and re-dipping. We really want to dip, drive ourselves under the bar, punch those dumbbells out as best as possible. Okay, so now you've got those 2 down. Let's set these aside. We have our core work. 10 tuck crunches, 7 V-ups, working very similar muscles here, but V-ups are generally a little bit more challenging. So you get these muscles nice and activated with these 10 tuck crunches, then you'll finish them off with those 7 V-ups. Tuck crunches, starting in a nice hollow body position, keeping my back flat against the ground, sending my hands as far behind me as possible, tucking in and going back out. Tucking in and going back out. The V-ups, we're going to start same hollow body position with our arms behind our head, back flat against the ground, and then bringing our arms to our legs. Just like so. So essentially, hollow body position, legs and arms touch at the top, just like a V. 10 windshield wipers. So these windshield wipers, we'll set our hands flat on the ground, keeping our legs nice and straight out in front of us, lowering down as far as possible, keeping our core nice and tight. If that gets too tough, you can bring your knees in, or if you happen to have a wall that's in the way, bring your knees in for these windshield wipers. Try and maintain a nice flat back when you're in the middle of that movement. We always want to be activating our core, keeping our back nice and flat against the ground. Finally, knees to chest. So, same position, laying on the ground, nice and stable. Back is nice and flat against the ground. We're going to go all the way out with our legs, bring them all the way in, all the way down, all the way in. I actually find this to be a little bit more challenging than if you're hanging from a bar. That being said, if you happen to have a pull-up bar in your apartment or house, you can do hanging knees to chest, starting out, bringing them all the way up, not just to 90 degrees, but try and tuck them all the way in as far as possible. So those are all the movements. Should be a nice little longer endurance workout. If you're going to be on the workout 9:30 Saturday, I will see you there. We will have a blast. Otherwise, let us know how you like this workout. Let us know if we can do anything for you. Take care.